Hey everybody, it is my birthday. We're in the middle of a snowstorm, kind of. It doesn't look like it's doing it much now, but it's been snowing all day. We had an ice storm last night, so the roads are closed. Basically, everybody's kind of stuck in our living domiciles, so no Thai food for me for my birthday tonight. So very sad. So instead, I've decided to go ahead and crack open the Buldak 3 times spicy. Look at that. I've had the 2 times spicy. This is the 3 times spicy. And so we're going to go for that. I'm going to try the whole thing today. I'm just going to do it. Kind of in that self-destructive mode of being 52 and proving that I can still do ridiculously stupid crap. So you remember the Buldak almost defeated me the last time, but I didn't. That was 2 times spicy. This is 3. Perhaps this will be my Waterloo, so the case may be. You'll notice a little dude there, the chicken, and normally he has like a little page boy haircut, but he's so hot and freaking out that it's flying up in the air like little wings. Well, that little dude's name is Hochi. There we go. That's Hochi. And this noodle bowl was part of when I put out the call and asked for help getting the Nishin collector set. This was part of the excess funds that we raised, that people gave me. I don't act like I did anything. You guys gave me money. That was awesome. But I got extra, so I bought this lovely Hochi noodle bowl. There he is. These are chicken-flavored noodles, which is terrifying if you think of it. So this is I don't know if this is a Korean style. I don't know if this is something that is traditional in Korea or whatever. It's different from like a Japanese ramen bowl, and that it has this giant handle on the side. That's fine if that's what you want to. That's how you want to live your life. That's how you want to do things. We have the little lid, and then we have Hochi there on the lid, and there's a little vent hole there, so it keeps things from getting too steamy, too worked up. But it's keeping everything nicely warm. I had to cook these on the stove. They're not instant noodles. Well, they are, but you cook them for 5 minutes. I did a little less. Add the sauce, then kind of stir fry them or whatever. So basically, these are going to be similar, I think, to the instant ones. That's our basic noodle look there. And then there is a little packet of flake. And you'll notice it also has a little bomb there. This is 3 times spicy, just to let you know what you're doing. And so our little flake again is some sort of a nori and sesame seed melange. So go ahead and put those on top. And yeah, basically all I'm doing today is trying out this noodle bowl with some fine, got a little Dennis Miller there, little noodle bowl, back when he was funny. So there we go, perfect split on the hashi there. That's very nice. And I'm going to eat these and see if they're considerably worse, more difficult, more spicy than the 2 times. Because the 2 times were significant. So right out, noticing these are, the sauce has kind of thickened up a little bit. There we go. Get a good pull of there. So here are Buldak 3 times spicy, featuring Hochi the chicken. Itadakimasu. Yeah! Okay. Man. Okay. These aren't as bad as the Daibak. They're bad. They're pretty. That's a pretty hefty punch in the teeth there, man. They still taste good. There's still a good flavor to them, but man, that heat is just right there. Oh, here we go. There's there's that sour flavor of my taste buds being burnt out by capsaicin. I realize I've been mispronouncing that this whole time, but my brain is frying, so I hope that no one cares. Again, these are, I can eat these. They're not like the Daibach where I was literally having like a near-death experience eating those things. These are just frickin' hot. They're obviously, they're a full time spicier than the original Buldak. I'm having trouble convincing my mouth to intake them. It's like literally there. It was like, no, don't want that. So yeah, and again, dyeing my mustache. That's cool. Oh man, and I don't even have anything to drink. I didn't bring anything in here to drink, like an idiot. So. Oh man, that is so hot. These are actually pretty close to the Daibach. I know that they're, the million Scoville rating or whatever, but these are pretty close to that. I'm not, like I said, no near-death experience yet, even though I am starting to get the endorphin rush already. There are a lot of these things too. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish these because there's just so many of them and my mouth is kind of like, dude, no more. So, try to, there we go, calm it down. Oh, man. Okay. So for my birthday, all I wanted this year was some Thai pineapple rice, which I believe is a traditional dish that's served on birthdays there. Something I never would have ordered. My buddy Ryan Markle years and years ago got it, and he really liked it, so I tried it and really enjoyed it. So that's what I wanted tonight. That's not going to happen, so instead I'm hurting myself with these noodles. Pardon me. But, yeah, 50 sous today. And here I am sitting, in my bedroom by myself eating super hot noodles and complaining about it. So, that's something to be said. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do with this. My mouth is so on fire right now, and it's not that pleasant burn that you get with good hot food. This is very much a why am I doing this kind of thing, and every time I take another bite my body's wanting to reject it. I'm not getting the hiccups like I did on the Daibach, which I think is maybe a more telling thing, and I don't really have the abject chemical burn, but yeah. So last time I did the Nishin curry noodles, and those were delicious, and the soda was really good, and I really enjoyed that. And this, I'm just trying to keep myself kind of psyched up so I can keep eating some of them, but I don't know if I'm going to. Man, again, it's this thing of like wanting to try these super spicy noodles and see how much I am into them, and if there was a gun to my head or whatever, I could eat these. There's not. I don't want to. So I think I'm going to call this because, oh man, yeah. Again, having that rush of that high, that's cool, but it's not worth all this. Now I'm starting to choke. So hold on. I'll be right back. Whew, okay. Got our friend sucrose solution. This is helping significantly better than on the Daibach, and this solution is about what you would make for sweet tea. Which, being a Hoosier Yankee, I don't really care for sweet tea, but it has its purposes. If I ever got onto hot ones, That's how my cheat. That's what my cheat's going to be, is asking for very sweet, sweet tea. Mm. But this is helping, but it's still, everything is on fire there. Yeah, so back to the idea of why I keep eating hot noodles. I want to try them. I want to experience them. And if I were younger, I would push myself further to have that cred of saying, oh yeah, I finished those. Because the thing that gets me is, it's like, if you're one of these people who you don't sense pain in your mouth for whatever reason, you know, I've watched videos of dudes eating 12 packs of Daibak noodles, just eating them. Okay, cool. That's great. Either you're powering through pain in a way that is impressive as hell, but probably also neurologically damaging, or you already have that neurological damage where it just doesn't affect you. I don't get the idea that not sensing pain somehow is like that's a sign of strength. Yeah, there are times when you just got to power through stuff. You get hurt, you got to keep moving, whatever, you know, that whole thing. But the idea of like eating hot noodles, does eating hot noodles correlate to being a better person? I'm curious. Or is eating hot noodles like the only thing you got going on? You know, like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things of like, I wonder sometimes why people brag about the things we brag about. You know, like, I've got this, or I do this, or this, or whatever. It's like, is that really an accomplishment? You know, if you've written multiple books and people enjoy them, or you have fostered children and those children have gone on to have fulfilling lives, or you know, whatever you've done, you've worked with your church group to end homelessness in your town, that's something. Brag the hell about that stuff. But the idea that you can eat a bunch of really hot noodles, okay, you know, and I'm only saying that because I, you know, completely milk toasted out and am not finishing that bowl of noodles. Sorry, you know. Yeah, and I really don't like sugar water that much. You know, I think it's eating these. The issue was not eating the hot noodles. I knew they were going to burn. I knew what was expected. But I'm also like, I don't want to sit here and like feel that burn for the rest of the afternoon. So I'm drinking sugar water. I don't really like sugar that much. So if I have a reason for doing another hot, spicy thing, another challenge, maybe I'll do it. But I'm more interested in weird stuff. And I'm actually more interested in things that I don't normally enjoy, but trying to find those things that I do. Coming up, we've got more of the Nishin stuff. I think the next one I would like to do is the Nishin Seo, which is, again, like, I think is supposed to be like the smoky barbecue flavor. It sounds really good. Then maybe do the seafood and the seafood soda, because that one's the one. I don't know whether to save that until last, because that one's going to be like the bridge too far, or do it next just to kind of get it out of the way. Rhonda Pattison is sending me Kraft Dinner, which is Kraft Macaroni and Cheese as it's known in Canada. Did a series of flavor packets that you add to the macaroni and cheese. They may have done them here, but I think that they did a specific one that's only in Canada, that's cotton candy flavored. So it's bright pink cotton candy flavored Kraft Dinner, Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. And I think it's going to be like the pumpkin spice noodles. Maybe not bad. I actually found out the other day that in Pakistan, in certain parts of the world over there, noodles, there is a sweet noodle dish, and you eat noodles as a sweet dessert. So that pumpkin spice noodles, probably not that out of line. You could feed that to somebody and they'd probably, oh yeah, that's cool. We had that when we were kids. The cotton candy stuff, again, it's this idea of supposition of what is pasta, what is food, what do you do with it. We throw tomato sauce and cheese and stuff on it. Maybe other cultures, you know, put fish sauce on it, you know, whatever. So this channel is obviously not just ramen reviews. It's me having fun eating weird stuff, you know, and that's just a longer title than Rose Ramen Reviews. But I've already probably talked far longer than the majority of people have watched. Looking at my notifications in YouTube, the most viewers I have, the United States and Malaysia. In Malaysia, it's because of that Daibak video. More women than men, and most people cut the video off halfway through. Again, I'm sure it's based on how, you know, some people watch all the way through and some people cut it off after the first 30 seconds, so it averages it. That's the word I was looking for. It's an average of it, but basically it's like if I do a 10-minute video, it averages at 5 minutes. If I do a 15-minute video, it averages at 7 minutes. So I already talked past that. So everybody that's left, you are the hardcore Rose Ramen Reviews people. We need a you know, a 3R, like what are fans of Rose Ramen Reviews? You know, all 60 of you. You know, what do you call yourself other than people that Brian Rowe knows on Facebook already? So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about as my brain is being melted. It's actually coming down now. I do have to say that I love the noodle bowl. This is very cool. It actually is still warm. It keeps everything. It's a nice way of serving it where you're not just holding onto a cup, you know, blah, 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 blah. I think it lasts longer like this. And two, that is a massive freaking cereal bowl. That is, I think this has more uses than just little Hochi noodles. And look, he's just so cute there, like, oh my God. So, yeah, you know, happy birthday to me. Maybe next year I don't get snowed in. I've already gotten, you know, some really cool stuff from an amazing person. And, yeah, it's not, you know, again, it's not about the getting, it's about the being with my people. And that stuff has been limited so much due to everything. So now it's like, you know, I'm happy to be able to do this stuff. This is fun for me. So the noodles were hot. I don't suggest them. They're limited edition, so they're expensive to get anyway, so don't even see the point. If you like the Buldak noodles, they have a whole range of other noodles that are not just the super spicy ones. Their regular chicken noodles are actually really good, and they have a basic spicy noodle that's really good. So Buldak is not bad. It's just I don't see the point really of these because I'm not 19 anymore. Other than that, I've talked too much. Hope you guys are all doing great. If you live in the region that got hit by this snowstorm recently, I hope you're all safe and be careful and don't drive if you don't have to. Bye.